The elevation of your soul is then shifted into a permanent reality, altering in how you then see existence, in joining more in a harmonious vibrancy, which is connected with your light fields of energy. Through this comes who I am as your Commander Ashtar, of who we are of the angelic realms, of the Galactic Council, of the Galactic Federation of Light, into a natural stage of transformation in oneness. This connects with the bridges of noticing that you are the ones that have embarked on this journey into the cosmic connection, which is spiraled from your inner motivation to leap in evolution as source. Sure, not everyone on this world is preparing for ascension, and not ready to leap into a 5D earth, and these beings are simply going to go through the death process, and reincarnate, with many more opportunities for this shifting in future lifetimes. From the calmness of your joyfulness as the ones that are preparing more in this lifetime to make this shifting are then jump-starting this process in fullness, in your own inner intention. It is absolutely important to notice that you are connecting more across this globe in the network of more light work. This happens as you are simply embracing your talents as being here from the stars, as then connecting with a galactic harmonization, which is deeply connected to the balance of your soul. These roles that have been assigned are then to be completed by each of you that have come here for volunteer service, with who we are of the Galactic Federation of Light, of your angelic guardians, into more harmonization. You notice that these transmissions are strengthening more daily, into the strength that comes with a more balanced energy connection, which all comes from hard work, and more inner work to shine through the light. Similarly, each of you are noticing that as you are continuing more on your light paths, then you are shifted beyond those who are living in a lower vibration, into a higher plane. The lower ego self is not allowed to travel into our galactic fleet, which is similar to those who are not working on themselves, and are still violent, and destructive are still in a lowered vibration. It is as simple as that, in which those of you working more on yourselves are rising as the light realms of more delight, in the natural glowing essence that you are deeply connected to. From the depths of existing beyond all separated natures comes the fountain of flowing in the generous way of being, to then be willing to ascend more into the fabric of galactic space. You are the ones that are feeling this healing take place more inside of you, in which this is a direct connection to notice the balance that it takes to continue to expand in high forms of creativity. This is then existing beyond all school-only taught education, into a natural leaping in the time portal of information to then generate in the foundation of more energetic feelings of bliss. You are the ones that are witnessing this miraculous process go on more now, in the natural upgrade in your life to be more in the state of abundance, which exists only as an inner reality. The lower ego self is going to keep seeing abundance only in having and attaining physical things, while this is not the abundance that is being spoken about in these transmissions created for you now. This abundance is then the fueling of your higher self, in then ascending beyond the death cycles, in then not trying to conceptualize this, as the lower ego self often tries to do. None of these words are able to be used to create any harm, as the sole intention is to bring together more galactic communities, and to connect with humans included that are rising their vibrations in unison. From the dawning of awakening, this is all about a lot more inner work, inner connections, and a streaming of downloads that you are able to witness as being here for the new earth. Through the dedication that it takes to continue to rise more of your vibrations, then there is a smooth unification that is directly connected with your vibration, as sure, you are the ones that are able to place more of this into a reality. As the creators of your existence, in your merging with more of your higher self allows for a calm essence to replace the non-stop, worrying reality, into more of a galactic homecoming. The lower ego self keeps being ruthless, and is not able to be unconditionally loving, which is why it is extremely important to detach more from the lower ego self, which sees the mind as who you are. As you notice, this takes a lot of focus, practice. It is not meant to be designed to be an overnight or an easy reality. It is meant to be very difficult. In your hard work more to rise your vibrations, then this permanently allows you to have a lifestyle that is no longer in the state of separation from Source, and in the transition into complete unity as Source. This is the peacefulness of your higher density reality, which keeps evolving more by your inner alignment with these incoming frequencies, all in the natural flowing nature in more joyfulness. The flowing of more of your energetic self is able to amplify more of the crystalline grid around Earth, which is the anchoring in of a higher dimensional existence, in galactic celebrations as a result. It is not your ability to choose for another to ascend, but only yourself, including anyone around you, as this is where the focus of free will comes into existence, in which it is simple in your advancement by your monitoring by our galactic crew. Just as you are able to tell those who are the advanced builders, and those who are just at the beginning in building, a similar reality goes into your ascension process. Those who are trying to get to advanced builder reality from a couple weeks, often only a year or two, notice there is still a lot more experience and dedication to rise into the advanced sector. The galactic realms are no place for non-experienced light workers, starseeds, indigos, humans to interact with our higher cosmic light beings, which are then mapping out various universes for missions. All of this comes with embracing more of your experience now, and in seeing that you are combining your lifetimes to transition into a new golden era of awakening. There are a strict layer of realities to enter in order to ascend beyond death, and it needs to be this way in order to only allow for the higher vibrations to enter the higher vibrations. The lower vibrations, trying to enter the higher vibrations without doing the work, is not working, just as you are often not seeing professional athletes being professionals from a couple weeks, and even a couple years of first starting out with their sport. We stand in more experienced realms. We are the angelic realms. We are the Galactic Federation of Light.